In those days, a word from the Lord was seldom heard. What does that mean? That the Lord is silent? Or is it so that I only hear a very little of what is being said to me?
During the time young Samuel was minister to the Lord under Eli, a revelation of the Lord was uncommon, and vision infrequent.
The word of the Lord is uncommon. If that is so in my life, what does that say about me? That the Lord is silent? Or that I perceive only a little of all there is to hear? Or could it be that my life is just unexciting, with very little sparkle?
One day Eli was asleep in his usual place. His eyes had lately grown so weak that he could not see. The lamp of God was not yet extinguished, and Samuel was sleeping in the temple of the Lord, where the ark of God was. The Lord called to Samuel,
Eli could no longer see. A priest of Israel, his lamp had been extinguished. He could no longer see with the eyes of faith. But the lamp of God had not completely gone out. As it happened, Samuel was sleeping there, and the Lord calls.
Samuel answered, "Here I am." He ran to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me." "I did not call you," Eli said. "Go back to sleep." So he went back to sleep.
The Lord calls, and the priest of Israel does not hear it.
Again the Lord called Samuel, who rose and went to Eli. "Here I am," he said. "You called me." But he answered, "I did not call you, my son. Go back to sleep." At that time Samuel was not familiar with the Lord, because the Lord had not revealed anything to him as yet.
Here I am. What more can you say when the Lord calls you? Here I am. Did you call me? At that time Samuel did not know the Lord. He had never heard his voice. But still he knew it was the Lord. Samuel got up.
The Lord called Samuel again for the third time. Getting up and going to Eli, he said, "Here I am, you called me." Then Eli understood that the Lord was calling the youth. So he said to Samuel, "Go to sleep, and if you are called, reply, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'"
For Eli it is over. But Samuel got up 3 times. Samuel is still young, but he hears.
When Samuel went to sleep in his place, the Lord came and revealed his presence, calling out as before, "Samuel, Samuel." Samuel answered, "Speak, for your servant is listening."
The Lord comes. He stands quietly at a person's side and calls him by name. He calls you.